12th person voted out of Zoomvivor Anarchy and the 5th member of our jury. Missy. Missy, for this vote, that's 5. That is enough. Any final words for the tribe?
Good luck. I had fun. No hard feelings.
Good game, Mama.
Good game, Missy.
Take care, Missy.
Right, Missy, you played a great game. Unfortunately, the tribe has spoken. Maybe. Eight people left. Definitely at this point, everyone is a threat.
Yeah.
I mean, is anyone shocked at this moment? Missy just went home. Shocker. I mean, what are these people thinking? I'm sorry, there are 6 of them. 6 of them. Now you only have Gage and myself who are on the outs. 6 people. 6 people in the last I've seen in Survivor, 6 people don't make it to the end of the game. I mean, this is a crazy game that we're playing right now in Anarchy, so maybe 6 people make it to the end and get to pitch their case to the jury. If that's the case, then I just have run out of ideas.
It was really a fast-paced round, and All Filipino Alliance decided to go for Missy because Gage and Lauren are safe. We cannot vote them off. And it's really also good for my game that Mads is safe because I am working with Mads all throughout this merge, and she is someone that I really trust because she also trusted me during that first rounds in the merge. So I am just returning the favor.
Alright. So first, why Missy? Ilan na lang kami dito? 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, di ba po? Or 10?
Yes, 9.
So, Missy both. Alright. It's really sad to see Missy both. Because she's a very approachable person when we were... Ano ba? Okay. Huwag na. Okay. For this vote, so, joke. So, at this time, we have to let go of another member of the tribe again. We can't vote Lauren out because we want. To be honest, she's the target of the TBB for some reason. I think it's because Karen and Lauren aren't good. So Lauren is actually the target, and Karen is the target of Lauren for that moment. But I don't like voting Karen out. I like her. I like to work with her long term. I'm thinking of working with her long term. So I don't like to vote her out. So I have to see who's the next person we can vote out. Sadly, it's Missy. So that's the game. We really had to choose, and we have to stick with the plan. That's what happened. That's why we voted Missy out.
So I hit up Jet, but then Jet doesn't talk game at all. Literally our conversation from the beginning of merge is this big up until this point. So I have nothing to work off of to get Jet to work with me to flip. I don't know where his game is at. I don't know what his deal is with Rain.
Seeing that Lauren was safe, I kind of predicted that they were gonna go for another person who wasn't an obvious target. and or another person whose elimination won't be as expected. So when Missy's name came out, I wasn't as surprised that they would take out someone. They would take Missy out. Yeah.
Missy went home. That was much ado about nothing. I mean, I didn't realize that it was that easy, but this is Survivor. You cannot just be complacent. You need to be on your toes and you need to be alert because you'll never really know who's going to target you and how they're going to kill you. So, with that being said, all I needed to do is make sure that Lauren doesn't win immunity so that we can target her. If Leela doesn't agree with it, then maybe it's not her time to go.
So coming into top 8, despite being very sleepy at that point, I was still shocked that I was still there because I don't know anything about the game, and I don't know if I don't know that I was going to make it to merge at that point because I thought I was gonna be out, and also I guess it's just an amazing feeling for me because I don't know anything about the game, but I'm still here, but also at the same time I am at that point I was in need of like a moral compass because I was playing people. I was trying to low-key manipulate some of the votes just to get it into my way because I was still very competitive, but I don't know anything about the game. So the thing that kept me going was I just wanted to see how far I can get this.
I think what I really like about my relationship with Leela, or what I really like about my relationship with Leela, is the fact that we're super obvious or we're super honest with each other with how we're playing the game. And we're super honest with each other with what's happening around us. So, like, if I felt bad about a certain vote, I'd be like, oh my god, girl, I voted for this person. I feel, or parang, oh my god, I did this. Like, I felt like, given that we were both, I think we kind of clicked on the idea that we were both newbies to the game and that we were still getting used to the movements of how the game feels.
I did everything I could. I talked to Stan, but he gave very little give towards possibly voting her. He was like, oh, I don't know, like, I don't know if we can flip 2 people. I was like, okay, well, if you flip, we can get another person, not just one person to flip. He was like, well, I can't flip anyone. I was like, okay, sure, fine, I'll try to do it.
So who's the 5th? And he says, up to you, man, take whomever you want. And I'm like, no, that is not how negotiate. You negotiate by making it so palatable to me that I just jump ship because you've set everything else up. Plus, you get credit for the move. Now you're trying to make me flip and make someone else flip. That's doubly hard, and that's less credit on you. I can't believe that this was the idea that Gage floated. I can't believe Missy never spoke to me about it. I can't believe Lauren didn't say shit about it. I was so incredulous because I would go with it if they had the numbers, but they didn't have the numbers. So how could I make a move?
So it just kind of felt like a lost cause. I pitched all I could, but just no one was picking up. Like, it seemed like this group was just Rain, and then Rain was Little Bo Peep, and then it was just a bunch of her sheep. That's all it seemed like to me. And so then the votes happened, and shockingly, Missy goes home.
But these 6 people, A, are boring. B, no one wants to make a move. And C, what is even going on? Gage and I are 2 people. 2 people. Scoop up Gage and I, make a group of 5. You can still clip us whenever you want. You 3 are top 3. It is as simple as that, because Gage and I haven't proven that we can win these challenges. So if I'm someone that wants to win the game from the other side, I say, hey, let's scoop up Gage and Lauren.
And so going into this, like, after that happened, I just knew, I was like, okay, I can't get Rain out, so I don't really have any other option but to work with her at this point. Like, even though I don't want to do that, I don't want to go to the end with her. Like, it seemed like she was the only person at this point that had any potential to make effort to keep me around. And she, again, so she's kind of the heart of all these like alliances. It seems like she would have the agency to keep me around. So before even the immunity challenge, like after the tribal council, and Misty goes home, I immediately like go to Rain, like a sad little puppy with its like tail between its legs. I'm just like, oh, you know, like I own up everything I just did. I just tell her that I tried to get the votes to get her out. You know, I really pitched it, but like, you know, you got a solid group of soldiers that they're not going to budge against you. So like more power to you. And at this point, I recognize that like my only option is really to work with you if I can't get rid of you. And I think she actually did hear that. I think she appreciated that like I immediately like came forward and was like, hey, you know what? I tried to do this didn't work, but let's move on.
Because she is now thinking about the end game. For some reason, Leela is telling me that she's worried how the people in the jury would perceive her. And that is very, very interesting because you're not even there. You don't even have a plan to go there. But at the same time, it is reminding me of something that I'm not doing right, which is the management of the members of the jury. Because if I'm sitting there in the F3, I'm scared that people are gonna hate me, but that's fine. I get that's something that I'll deal with eventually. But for now, the people that are now on the radar as possible threats are Lauren because she's got nothing to lose and she's a fighter, and Leela because she really is trying to take control of the game. Huh? Who would have thunk it?
Guys, we are now proceeding to our next challenge. I thought everyone hanged, no one's moving. Guys, need to stop talking. We are kicking the speed up a notch. Right, for this next challenge, we'll be playing Singularity. Right, for this challenge, this is how it's gonna go. The host will reveal a sequence of colors one at a time while your hands are behind your heads. After the sequence, players will write one color at a time at my cue in an attempt to get to the end of the sequence correctly. Miss a color or mess up the sequence, you are out of the challenge. Last player standing wins individual immunity. Okay, everyone ready? Hands behind your backs. Heads, sorry. Backs. That's so hard. Alright, hands behind your backs. Okay. Ready? Mads, ready? Okay. You cannot, once you only put your hands down if I say put them down. Alright? I'll be showing to you guys 5 colors. One at a time. Alright, first color. Okay. Next color. Next color. Next color. And the next color. Okay. Put your right. Put the input the first color. Right, the first color. Put it down. Don't show it yet. Don't show it yet. Need everyone to wait until everyone has written that down. Okay. Reveal the first color. Alright, Gage, put your whiteboard higher. Can't see. Okay. First color is orange. Right? Write down the second color.
Do I have to erase orange or?
Yes, yes, you have
Okay.
to arrange orange. Alright. Ready? Reveal your answers. Alright, white. Yes, white is correct. Everybody got it right. Put your boards down, erase white, and write down the next color. Okay, reveal your answers. This is the third color. Third color is blue. Sorry, Stan, you're out. Right, erase and reveal your the next color. Mental toughness is setting in because it's so late. Right, reveal. Black is the correct color, and input the final color. Alright, reveal your answers. Correct answer is green. Everybody got it right. We move on with our next combination of 6 colors. Hands up. Alright, here's your first color. Here is your second color. Here is your third color. Here is your fourth color. Here is your fifth color. And here is your last color. Right, still hands up still. Alright. Write down your first color. Write down the first color. Alright, show your answers. Purple or violet is the correct answer. Write down your second color. Show your answers. Alright, yellow is the second color. Write your third color. Show your answers. Red is the correct color. Next answer, next color. Show your answers. Correct answer is blue. Mads, you got it wrong. You are out. Everyone else got it right. Proceed with writing the next color. Alright, show your answer. Correct answer is orange. Everyone got it right. And write the last color. Show your answer. Last color is purple. Sorry, Lauren, but that is incorrect. Correct combination is violet, yellow, red, blue, orange, and purple. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people left. From 6 colors, we now go to 7. Hands up. Here, hands up, guys. Karen?
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Here is your first color. Next color. Next color. Next color. Next color. Next color. Next color. Right, write the first color. Answer is up. First color is yellow. Write the second color. Right, show your answers. Black is the correct color. Karen is out of the challenge. 4 people left. Next color. Show your answers. Orange is the correct color. Next color. Show your answers. White is the correct color. Next. Show your answer. Green is the correct color. Next. Show your answer. Correct answer is white. Sorry, Leela, but you are incorrect. You're out of the challenge. 3 people left. Next color. Show your answers. It's red. Alright, everybody got it right. Okay, from 7 we go to 8 colors. No, sorry. We go now to 9. 9 colors. Alright, here is your first. Hands up. Jet, Rain, and Gage, good luck. Here is your first color. Second color. Third color. Fourth color. Fifth color. Sixth color. Seventh color. Eighth color. Ninth color. Write down the first color. Your answers. First color is blue. Next color. Your answers. Still blue. Right. Next color. Sure answers? Orange. Next color. Sure answers? Green. Next color. Sure answers? It's actually red. Gage, I'm so sorry. You're eliminated from the challenge. Next color. It's between Jet and Rain. Show. Alright. One of you guys got it right while the other got it wrong. The correct color is yellow. Congratulations to Rain. You have won individual immunity. Safe from the vote.
Congrats, Rain.
As for the rest of you, one of you guys will be the 13th person voted out and the 6th member for
Thanks,
jury.
Karen.
I'll give you guys a few minutes and we'll get to our tribal. Good luck.
I'm happy. I'm chill. I'm relaxed. Because, well, this is my third immunity win. It feels good to have it, of course. But of course, at the back of my mind, I was thinking, threat, threat, threat. They're probably gonna target me just because I won 3. At the same time, Gage and Lauren are now vulnerable. So the vote is between the two.
I planned going to this position right now. Since day 1 of merge. So I'm really happy. And finding these people, the PBB Alliance still here. It worked. And it's good. Lie to me, I'm gonna know about it. So and it's also the point of the game when everyone's just very agitated to win, because only the immunity challenge can make you actually feel safe. So let's see how it goes. Bring it on. Let's do the challenges more, and let's see how we're going to step up in this game.
So whatever, Rain won that, of course. So she's safe at Final 8. So even if I tried to like do another play against her, wasn't even an option. But luckily, like before challenge, like before she was even immune, I already like owned up to her and like tried to reform any sort of working relationship. So I think that was very helpful in my game, and I think it's helpful for my, anyways. So at this point, you know, the only person really talking strategy in game to me, other than Lauren, but Lauren, you know, we're on the outs, me and Lauren, so we're not really getting any solid information. But I've just reformed kind of this bond with Rain, and she's telling me that the votes are going to be split between me and Lauren, and that's the only information I'm getting. So I don't really I can't compare it to anything else. I don't really know what else to believe, so that's the only information I can really work with.
So heading to this tribal, I know that Gage isn't happy with me, but I'm trying to keep him from getting too angry. I'm just trying to talk to him, and he keeps reminding me, bro, if you make it to the end, I'm not giving you my vote. And I tell him, dude, just wait. I'm not taking you out here. I don't want you gone. I want to make a move with you. And that's really what I believe in this moment. I'm thinking I need to keep Gage here as a backup plan, because we can just get Jet and Mads at 7 and form a 4-person majority and pick off the other 3 at 7. That's the goal right now.
Going into this next tribal council, I know for a fact that my name's going to be written down. And personally, the way the game's been going so far, either Gage and I are going home. Our only hope is if Leela votes with us. We are also trying to get Stan. I just think Leela, I think she's on the bottom. And for Stan, It's his smart decision. Make a big move.
So I talked to Lauren, and she was saying that it's her time. Like she knew that it was gonna be her time. Then I said, no. Let's try to vote Karen, or I don't know if was it me who initiated. I think it was me. Yeah, to vote Karen. So it was good for my game because it's gonna lessen the numbers for the PBB. And also at that point, Karen had like a good gameplay, and I was thinking, okay, just kill two birds with one stone, vote her out, and try to save Lauren.
You know what? At this point, with everything that's just gone down, I'm like, at least I'm here. Sure. However, things are looking pretty dire in my part. You know, my game is not looking good. I'm looking over at the jury side of things, and I see like a seat with my name on it that I know is coming. So I'm worried. You know, I don't want that to happen. I feel like my options are limited. Like I just worked so hard to like get this play to get Rain out, and like it had no traction. No one was willing to do that flip, so then that happens. Missy's gone. Now it's just me and Lauren against all these people that none of them were just willing to vote out Rain. So clearly, it's not going to be happening anytime soon.
You can get Gage and I later. You have to start clipping some of these big threats, and that's Karen. I don't understand why they're letting her stay in the game. I don't understand it. She is the biggest threat. She's been voted for more times than I've seen anyone ever get voted for. I need to see this vote count because it's got to be a freaking record. Was supposed to go home the first vote. She has made it so far. She got an idol played for her by an ally. I mean, Karen just needs to go.
I was talking to Jet. I was also talking to Stan, and I was talking to Mads. And I was telling them that why don't we vote out Karen, but not yet. It wasn't aggressive. It was still low key, because I know they still had the numbers. But for Rain, I told Rain straight up that I wasn't gonna vote Lauren. I was gonna vote someone else. I can't vote Lauren out. But then she was okay with it. Yeah, she was okay with it, and so I told her, okay, I'm not gonna vote out Lauren. But then I was talking to other people to vote Karen out.
The problem is that Gage seems to have lost a little bit of hope, and while that's good, that also makes him less proactive in working with you. So at this point, Karen tells me that Lauren and Leela are actually close, and that they've been having one-on-ones, and that the reason that Boris went home at 12 was because Leela made the flip. So I'm thinking, all right, maybe we can't trust Leela after all. Maybe she is the more in the Filipino alliance.
Okay, so I guess we have a good amount of numbers, because I got the feeling that Jet was gonna vote with me, and also it wasn't 100%, but I got a feeling that Stan was also gonna vote with me for Karen. That's why, okay, I guess we have a good enough of numbers to vote Karen out. So I was pretty confident at that point that it was gonna be a Karen. It was Karen at that point.
I felt like we were able to debrief or process at least in some way what was happening in the game, as honestly as possible.
So I'm starting to talk to Gage, and I'm asking him, what if we just take Leela out? And he goes, okay, cool. Where are your numbers? And I'm like, okay, I'll worry about it. So I tried to worry about it. I tried to make something happen.
I just want Karen out. And it's so frustrating because I think she's a fantastic player, and I will compliment Karen all the way. She's playing a great game, but the fact that these people are letting her just stay in the game is mind-boggling. Why? Why are we allowing someone to just plow through everyone? This is so stupid. And I honestly don't think the vote's gonna go my way. I just need a miracle, and this is my last effort, and I just hope Leela's with us. And if Stan comes on board, Gage and I have some hope in this game.
she's like, I think we can vote Karen. You know, there's potentially like Layla, Mads that could do it. But neither of those two have approached me or have been talking to me about voting out Karen. And then actually at the previous round at Final 9, me, Lauren, Missy, group chat with Layla and Mads to like push something either to vote out Karen, to vote out Rain. Neither Layla and Mads did not pick up on voting for Rain at all, but they said they're putting out Karen.
The consensus was to split it because probably one of them has an idol, and I'm like, no, they don't. I have it, but I'm not gonna tell them that. So the people agreed that it has to be Gage because he is much more dangerous. So we split it. A few people will vote for Lauren, a few people will vote for Gage. And to me, voting out Gage means I'm giving some power, surrendering some power to Leela, who is now emerging as a power broker.
Final 8. Or final 8. So F8. How are you guys? Still take it? No words? Okay, I'll just ask each person. Again, please stop messaging. You're now in tribal. Alright. So, Leela, looking at the jury now and seeing that there are more and more people coming in as part of the jury, there's also this thing called jury management, wherein people vote out people in the game because it's highly likely that that person will vote for them in the end if they make it to the end. Do you think that it's players are doing that right now as you look at the jury right now?
I guess for me, I am trying to look at it then from the jury, because I kind of feel like it's more Americans right now, and I'm not entirely sure how to manage it. But I think I'll still go with what I said the last time to the people that I said who I'm voting with. So I'll see how it goes in this round.
Lauren, you kind of had a reaction to that.
I mean, because people have told me that they're going to vote a certain way, and then they're like, oh, well, someone said a different name, and then I got scared, so I pulled back. At the end of the day, if you pick off Gage and I now, there's 6 of you left. All 6 of you aren't making it to the end. I'm sorry. So there are people that are on the bottom of the alliance. You go to the end with 3 people. 6 people do not go to the end. So I'm just confused why no one's making a move. You have 2 people that have nothing at this point. Gage and I can't do anything. You can get rid of us whenever you want. What is smart to do is make an alliance of 5. You still have the majority, 3. You 3 can then go to the end and take Gage and I out. So I don't know why no one's doing that. And I think it's crazy because you're just picking off 2 people that aren't going to do anything. And you could literally have your solid 3 person to go to the end, and Gage and I are clipped. So I don't know why no one's doing that. Because if you go with the solid 6, then you could be on the bottom of that 6 and you have no shot then.
Yeah. The reason why, Lauren, is that Gage can have an immunity run. Yeah, I'm putting it there. And I know you guys are all aware of how Gage performs in challenges, so...
I've won 1 challenge. What is this?
We don't just base off challenge performance in challenge wins. We also
You don't base
watch
off challenge performance on challenge wins?
Yeah. Because you can win challenges, but If you're performing constantly and you're doing it good, I mean, you have a shot, right? At least.
I don't know. I've always the bridesmaids, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. I know, Gage, that you are aware that you're a challenge threat. So, I'm just putting it out there.
Gage, what do you say to that?
I mean, didn't we talk like a few tribal councils ago how there's not really such a thing as a tribal threat? Like these are kind of crapshoot games. Like we've had a variety of winners. Like I've won one thing that doesn't
Yeah.
mean anything on whatever. The next challenge can be something completely different that I could probably easily suck at. So really, it's no reflection on what could be coming forward.
All right, Mads. So right now, with 8 people left, they think that everyone is as equals of a threat in this point in the game.
Yeah, with the current set of people in the game, obviously we have a lot of opportunities to do something, to win something, to prove, to to even more prove how we will play the game. So yeah, everyone's a threat.
So do you think that now is the time to make some moves if you want to really make it to the end?
Maybe for some, they would consider how they would play, especially with the current setup of people right now. But for me, every every part of the game is an opportunity to do something.
All right, Jet.
Yes.
So for this, why do you think that? Why do you think that Lauren is pitching so hard that it is not now is the time to make move, and but no one seems to be budging? But I don't know. I could be wrong.
I think in that situation we have to understand that the moves of each person is different. And I don't think it should be easily discredited that no one's making a move just because things aren't turning out a certain way. So yeah, like people are being eliminated every week, so of course there are moves being played already.
I just think all the vote offs have been and you get there, what move can you say you did in the game? You literally just took out a minority group of an alliance and you didn't make a bold move. So when you get to the end, what case does anyone have saying, I flipped the game upside down? No one has a case. You literally, it's so boring. If you go all the way to the 6, and then from there, what big move, what bold statement did you do in the game? Nothing. If you don't make a move, what can you say at the end? Like, if you're just gonna coast with a group of people the entire time, I think that you have to do something. Jet, me personally, I haven't seen you do anything in the game. Gonna be straight up and honest. So these people would be smart to take you to the end because I don't see you getting any votes. That's just my opinion.
Right. So Stan, if you're, for example, part of the jury and looking at this group of people, how are you gonna how should a vote on this kind of this specific group of people be based on if it comes to the end?
I feel like you're putting me in a tough spot by assuming that I'd be on the jury and then making me.
No, I'm asking everyone. I'm gonna ask everyone about that.
I mean, you should have said losing final tribal council member or stand, really. So.
I mean, there's a lot of assumption that it's going to go this way and that way. So if you're going to assume that whoever's on the jury is going to vote a certain way, you have to take into account what's most important to them. Because there are somebody said it in a previous tribal council, for some jurors, what matters more is the connections they make. For other jurors, what matters more is the gameplay that they actually see. So I can't give you a catch-all answer.
That's fair. Okay. So, Lila. Before we go to vote, what should the tribe remember?
I think they should remember that it's not. I guess it's just not one side of the game. We have to think of the other side too.
Okay. All right. I'll still take that answer. So, on that note, it is now time to vote. Good luck, everyone. You know the drill.
You're incredibly tough and incredibly competitive, but don't think that your tight pair with Leela has gone unnoticed. And I've been waiting to make this move for a few rounds now, and I'm just glad we're finally getting around to it.
If you make it to the end of this game, I'm voting for you. All the best of luck, because these people do not want to make a move. They don't want to do anything. They're playing scared, and I think it's completely not the correct move for these people. Everyone's just coasting to the 6. That's fine. What resume do you have at the jury? Nothing. However you do. So, Karen, all the best, because I'm probably going home.
At the end of the day, I think that we do have to manage the jury. So, I guess I could go home tonight too. But at least I tried something new, and I tried to make a move with some people. And if it does go as planned, I will push for the plan that I was thinking beforehand.
I didn't want to put your name down, but I think it's my only option to stick around, so I'm sorry. But it's probably gonna be me anyway, so really, it's whatever.
I guess this is just a payback for the multiple votes that I've got from you, so I think it's fair.
Alright, I now have the votes. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol we want to play it, now would be the time to do so. Okay, once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person with the highest number of votes will leave the tribal council area immediately. I will read the votes. Right. First vote. Gage. Gage. That's 2 votes, Gage. Karen. It's 1 vote, Karen. 2 votes, Gage. We're tied. 2 votes, Gage. 2 votes, Karen. Lauren. It's 1 vote, Lauren. 2 votes, Gage. 2 votes, Karen. Lauren, we're tied. 2 votes, Lauren. 2 votes, Gage. 2 votes, Karen. 2 votes left. Lauren. It's 3 votes, Lauren. The 13th person voted out of Zoomvivor Anarchy and the 6th member of our jury. Lauren. Lauren, that is 4. That is enough. Any final words for the tribe?
Unbelievable. Good luck, Gage.
Right.
That's it. Good luck, Gage.
And with that,
Hi, Lauren.
Lauren, tribe has spoken.
Take care.
Hi, Lauren.
Right, with how the votes went, definitely sure is not an easy vote.
Oh, they chose me because I'm outspoken, and Gage, he says some things, but they were probably sick and tired of me calling people out, and I think people got upset and a little butthurt about it, so they wanted to probably not hear me run my mouth anymore, so that's why they let me go. Not because I'm threatening or anything. Honestly, came into the game to play hard, but no one wanted to play, and they all want to just play scared and coast to the 6, and then from there, whoever's at the top is just going to run the game, so good luck to them. Karen and I have been going back and forth with each other this entire game. And what I will say about Karen is if she makes it to the end, it's a strong possibility I'm going to vote for her because she really should have been first out of this game. But I definitely think it was Karen pitching my name and then Reen, most likely. But hey, the other people are just playing scared. Reen has won challenges, but I don't take challenges into consideration, especially in this type of game, because anyone can win these. And I will say Jet has done nothing. I've seen him do nothing. I think he's just going to be dragged to the end and he's not going to get any votes. Basis for alliances going into merge.
Yes.
It's whoever I got good vibes from that reached out to me. I had good conversations right away with Garrett and Gage, and then we created a group chat with Lee, and us four just were solid with each other. I felt like I could trust those guys well. And then I tried to link back up with Leela again because her and I had something good in the old Mata tribe, and I felt like she could be a good number to vote with us as well. And I had some conversations here and there still with Karen. I mean, what's funny is Karen and I would argue at tribal councils, and then we would laugh about it in the group chat afterwards. Not group chat, like a chat between us afterwards, but she never had any intention working with me. I never really had any intention working with her. She said she wanted to work with me, and it just wasn't going to work out at the end of the day because I think that she knew the people that she really wanted to work with, and she went with them. She was never going to work with me. So, no, I have no regrets. I had a great time. I met some really cool people, and I hope to talk to a bunch of these people after this game. And that's why I do these games, to meet people, have a good time. And at the end of the day, for me personally, it's just a game. I don't take anything personal from it, and that's how I'll base my vote. I have no vendettas against people, but I will be voting for the person that played the best game, and I'm not making an emotional decision. Oh, absolutely not. I came into this game knowing I was going to have fun, but also I was not going to hold back at tribals. Definitely was going to be outspoken because I like to see good gameplay. I like to see people make moves. I like to see chaos. I really don't like seeing tribal councils where it's like watching paint dry, which I think is going to happen throughout the rest of the tribal councils because all the fiery people seem to be out of this game, except Karen. Karen can get fiery if you go against her. So she's the only person really that's left that can bring some type of entertainment. I just think the rest of it's just gonna be like watching paint dry personally. So this is funny. I think Karen should have gone home over me because I think she has one of the best games so far. And if she gets to the end, I will vote for her. So as ironic as that is, I was trying to get her out and thought she should go. But at the end of the day, I think that she can get to the end and win it. Obviously, if Gage gets to the end, he has a tough road ahead of him. If he can earn his way to the end of this game, he will absolutely get my vote because he had nothing. He has no alliances left. He is completely by himself. So if he makes it to the end, hats off to him. He will absolutely get my vote. But right now, if Karen's there, I will be voting for Karen most likely.